Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Osas coming to you from Golden Osas TV. So today I'm going to be showing you what you need in order to start a crochet project and how you can start a project, the basic stitch that you need. So first you need this yarn. Okay, you need the yarn that you want to use, and then you will need your crochet hook. Okay guys, this yarn I have opened before, but when you are buying your yarn, it comes with a label. It comes with a label. On the label you can see the size of hook that you need to do your project. This yarn, the size that came with it says size 4.5 millimeter hook, but I can easily use size 5 or size 6 on this yarn because it's a very thick yarn. So guys, I am going to be showing you how to do the chain stitch, how to create a chain stitch in order for you to be able to do a single crochet or do any project. So this is a single crochet pattern. I have created this. This is a single crochet. With this stitch already, you can make anything for yourself. You can already create something for yourself. So I'm going to show you how to do this stitch. First of all, we need to create the slip stitch. So I'll be using the hook. Okay guys, this bag, this thing, I bought this on eBay. It all came inside this bag like this. I bought it on eBay, so you can easily order it on eBay. It was £8 I paid for it. So it came with this. These are stitch markers. These are called stitch markers. This is what you can use to count the stitch where you want to begin a certain pattern, or where you want to do a reduction, or where you want to increase, so you don't miss it. You use this one to count and place it there, but this we will get to as we progress. And then it came with this. These are a syringe with different needles on it. They are called yarn needles. These ones are a bit tiny. They are wider ones, but because it's a cheap amount, came with everything, so this is the one that they put. We can still make use of it, or we can even do without it. So this is a cutter. Okay, it's like a ring. You can put it in your finger like this, and then let's say I have this yarn. Let's say I'll be doing a project and I want to stop this using this color. Maybe I want to start another color, or maybe I want to close my work. I need to cut this off, so I'll put it in like that. I'll just pull it, and that's it. Cut. It has cut it. So yes, that is a cutter. It came along, so you don't need to be carrying scissors along with you. Maybe you're going out and you want to work in your bus, you don't need to carry cutter with you. And it comes with a measuring tape as well. I hardly use measuring tape. I normally just measure it with my body. I just try it on my body as I'm going along. But it's because I'll be doing tutorial now, we will be using the measuring tape. So it comes with this thing as well. This is a stitch counter. This is a stitch counter. So I don't know. I don't use it. I've never used it. So, and then it came with all this hook inside, all this hook. So from here I have from 2 millimeter to 9 millimeter hook. So you have 2 millimeter, 2.5, 3 millimeter, 3.5, 4 millimeter, 4.5, all the way to 9 millimeter. So this is it. It all came with it. It's good to have some amat at home. I will advise you to buy, if you are not buying this pack that it all came with, I advise you to buy from like 4 millimeter to 6 millimeter or 7 millimeter, 4 to 7 millimeter. From there you can kind of play around with it. So, but if you have the money and you are able to order it from eBay. Everything inside was £8. So it's very, very convenient, very, very good to have at home. So guys, yes, we're going to start our project now. So I'll be using the size 5. If not, most of the rich men only it's not showing, but size 5.5 millimeter hook. So what we need to do first is get our yarn that we are going to use. We need to create the slip stitch. To create the slip stitch, I'm just going to place the yarn on the table here for you to see. You see, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to form a circle. I'll form a cycle. So however you are able to form a cycle is okay. So that is it. I have formed that cycle there. So what I'm going to do, I will hold where the cycle meets, that point there. I will hold it, and then I will take this and put it on top of the tail where the yarn ends. I'll just turn it around and put it on top. You see, now it's on top. It's on top of it. The tail of our yarn is at the middle. So I'll take my hook. I'll use my hook to pick it up like that. So hold the two tail. Make sure you hold the two tail and then pull it. That is it. You have created a knot. If it's not tight, just keep pulling on the tail and you get to the tip that you want. You don't want to make it too tight, guys, especially as we are learning. You don't want to make it too tight. If it is too tight, you won't be able to pull your stitch through. So now that we have created a slip stitch, we need to make our chain stitch. So to create the chain, what you're going to do is you're going to take your hook, put it under your yarn. You can hold your yarn however you want to hold it. This is how I'm holding mine. So put your hook under your yarn. Use the tip of your hook to pull it through the one that was on your hook. You have created the first chain. Take your hook under again, pull it through. That's 2 chain. Take it under, pull it through. That's 3 chain. Take it under, pull it through. That's 4 chain. Take it under, pull it through. 5 chain. Yarn over, pull it through. Yarn over, pull it through. That's the terms that is used for it. It's not just take it under. So it is called yarn over. So you yarn over. The yarn needs to get over your hook. So it's yarn over, pull it through. Yarn over, pull it through. Yarn over, pull it through. And you want it to be soft. You don't want it to be tight, because if not, by the time you are going to do your work or your stitches on it, it will be too tight and it will be difficult for you to pass through. So it's soft enough like this. So yarn over, pull it through. 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 Okay, so now I have created this amount of chain. So that is the chain that we need for any project to begin. So guys, let's say I want to make this beret. I want to crochet this beret. So what we need is the chain amount that can give us this opening. The chain amount that will give us this opening. Okay, so it can be able to go through our head. So we need this much chain so it can go through our head. So what we're going to do now is, let's assume that this chain is enough for our head size. You just take it around your head, and if it meets at the back of your head, you know that you have enough. So let's assume that we have enough. So we're going to skip that very first stitch there. You can see a chain there. We'll skip that. We'll go to the second one there, and then we'll yarn over our hook. We'll pull it through. We'll have 2 yarn on our hook. We'll yarn over again. I will pull it through the 2 of them. That is our first single crochet stitch. We'll go to the next stitch again. We will yarn over our hook, pull it through. We will yarn over again and pull it through the 2 of them. We'll go to the next stitch. We'll yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. We'll yarn over and we'll pull it through again. So that's our single crochet. That's how we'll keep going. So you will see the stitches. You see they are like V, V, V. So you are going to each V once. Okay, so yeah, we'll go again to the next one. I'm just going to do some amount so that the video, oh my gosh, it's already 9 minutes here, so that the video won't be too long. So I'm just going to go in and come out, go in and come out, go in and come out. I'm just going to keep crocheting. I'm just going to keep doing the crochet, guys. If your work is coiling up, it's okay. It's just because it's the beginning, it's very small. So once you keep going up higher and higher, it's going to be straight. So just gonna keep going in, guys. So keep going in. Go through the stitch, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull it through the two. Go through the stitch, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull it through the two. Your yarn will finish, so you just need to roll out more. Just drag it and it will roll out more. Okay, so yeah, go through the next stitch, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. Go through the last stitch now, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. That is me at the okay, that's the end of my first row of single crochet. I have created the first row of single crochet. So what we're going to do is we're going to make one chain. So make one chain and then we'll turn it around. And we're going to keep going into every one of those V that we are seeing there. You see there's a V there, those lines, those V there. We're going to single crochet into all of them. So we'll go and we'll single crochet, go in and single crochet, go in and single crochet all of them. So we'll go through the stitch, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull it through the two. Go through the stitch, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull it through the two. Go through the stitch, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull it through the two. Go through the stitch, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull it through the two. Go through the stitch, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull it through the two. Go through the stitch, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull it through the two. Go through the stitch, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull it through the two. So you're just going to keep repeating that. That is our single crochet stitch. So you see, guys, it's not very difficult. Okay, it might look trickish in the beginning, but once you take your yarn and your hook and you start to practice it, it might just be difficult at first. Maybe it's falling off, maybe you are not holding your yarn very well. This last one can be tricky, you see, but if you turn it around, you see the V is still there, you see it. So what you're going to do is go through it. You're going to go through that V, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull it out, and that is it. We have created the second row of single crochet. So we're going to chain one, turn the work around again, and we're going to continue the single crochet into every stitch all the way. Okay, our project will be longer than this. Of course, the amount of chain that we will need to go through our head, it will be longer than this. So you will need to do the first single crochet in all the chain that you create, and then you just chain one and turn the work around and continue to and then after you create the chain, you're going to single crochet into all the stitches, and after that you chain one, turn the work around, and then single crochet, chain one, turn the work around, and single crochet. So that's all you're going to keep doing. So the more you're doing it, the bigger your project will become, and the more you can see the pattern that you are creating. So with this single crochet stitch already, guys, you can, that is me, I've come to the end of the row. I'm going to chain one, turn the work around, and continue my single crochet stitch. So with this single crochet stitch, guys, you can already make yourself a project. Okay, so I'm doing this for you now, just for you to start getting used to working and crocheting and holding the stitches with your hands and making a stitch. So by the weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday, I will post the video of a half double crochet. Okay, a half double crochet stitch, how you can do a half double crochet stitch. After that, I will be posting the video of how to do a double crochet stitch. So yes, Guys, if you think you don't understand my video, it's okay, just click it, write it. I will write the name out on the screen just now. Okay, you can just write it on YouTube. I've come to the end. Chain 1, turn the work around. So you can, I'll write the name out on my screen here, so you can write it on YouTube and look a lot of other people's video. Maybe other people's camera is positioned well, maybe where you can see it more, or maybe they are explaining it more. I'm trying to make it very, very detailed. I'm trying to explain it a lot, but watch 2 to 3 videos of different people and just get the idea what it is about. So yes, once you are able to do this single crochet, guys, that I've made a mistake, so I'm just gonna lose it, go back with my hook. So you see, don't be scared to make a mistake. You might make a mistake, the yarn might fall off your hook, the project might look too tight. It's okay, you can just pick it back or lose it back to the place where you think the mistake is very obvious, and then continue. The thing is, with crocheting, guys, mistakes are not very obvious. If you make a minor mistake, it won't show, you know, it won't show. Maybe to you it is showing because you're the one that is doing it and you know where you made that mistake, but it won't show for others to see. So if it's something you can do away with, just skip it and keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Okay, so yes, guys, practice this stitch and we'll learn the half double crochet later, and then the double crochet, and then we'll be starting our project. The first project we are going to be doing is going to be a headband. We'll be making a headband, and then we'll be making a hat. Okay, this one is a machine made hat. You can see how it is. It's a machine made hat, but we'll be making our own with our hands. We'll be making our own by ourselves. So we'll make a headband first because that won't take long to accomplish. It won't take long. It's a very quick project. And then we'll make a hat, which might take a little bit more time, and then we'll make a scarf or a shawl, however we will call it. So we'll make that before we'll go into making maybe sweater, making tops, making dresses. So yeah, we're gonna get to all those stages. The important thing is, do you have the zeal? Do you like making things? If you like making things and you're like, oh, I would have loved to make it, but I don't know how to make it. No, guys, you can learn it. Okay, if I can do it, so can you. All right, so you can all learn it. Maybe when I'm doing the half double crochet stitch, guys, I will just share with you the story about how I knew about knitting and crocheting. Knitting was what I knew first, and then I fell in love with it, and then I learned how to crochet as well, and ever since I've been crocheting a lot. So I will show you guys, explain to you guys, sorry, not explain, I'll tell you guys the story behind it. It was back in Nigeria. It's a memory I will never forget, and the lady that I saw it in her hand was an Igbo woman. So I don't know if I ever see her, I won't remember her again, but that memory of her, she impacted me with it. So that is it, and that is what just gave me the mind to want to be doing a lot of things, like a lot of things in my house that is hanging on the wall. Maybe I'm still doing one. I'm still planning on making something for my bedroom wall. So maybe when I'm doing that one, if my tripod has arrived, I will be filming it, so for you guys to see. So yeah, that is what made me to love doing things, guys, and I just kept going. Like most of the things that is on my wall, like I said, I made some of them. Some, when I buy them the way it is, maybe I don't like it, I will modify it, I will touch it up by myself, and it will become very glamorous and beautiful. And anybody that comes to my house is like, wow, this is beautiful, wow, this thing is beautiful, and they won't believe when I tell them that I'm the one that made it, or I'm the one that designed it like that. They're like, really, how did you do it? Yeah, I did it. It's very easy. It's just for you to have the time and have the zeal that you want to make something, be excited about it, love it. So that is it. If you love making things, you can just make things from zero, and it will still be beautiful, more beautiful than the one you buy expensive money in the shop. Okay, all right, guys, you're just gonna keep practicing it. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes is part of life. Okay, the thing is, when you make your mistake, Are you willing to correct it? Are you willing to stand up and move on? That is it. So keep going. I've made a lot of mistakes with crocheting, but I will also share it to you guys in the other video. Alright guys, so this is how far I have done already with you guys here. So I'm going to share one and I'm just going to do the last row, and that will be it, so I can edit this video and then go and get some rest, because I'm starting work this night, so I need to get some rest. But I just want to quickly put this here in case for you guys that want to start learning it. You can go and purchase your yarn and hook and start learning and practicing it before the weekend. So yeah, it might take you 1, 2 or 3 days practice before you do it. If you feel like you're tired already, leave it. Just drop it, go and do other stuff, watch other videos, eat something, drink something, relax, and then maybe later, after some hours, pick it up again and try it again. Watch the video, try it again, watch the video, try it again, and you see that before you know it, you just become perfect. Okay guys, if you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any video. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video. So yeah, I'm just gonna, once you get to the end, so that your work will not keep losing, just pull the yarn, pull excess yarn out, you see, and I'm gonna take that cutter, you see that cutter that I show you, and I'm just gonna use it to cut it from the ball, so that I won't be carrying the ball around, and then pull it out, you see, and just tighten it. That's it. So guys, that's my project. That's my project, guys. My project is all done, you see. That's how to do the single crochet stitch. So this was the one I showed you guys at the beginning. This one I did it longer, and this one I did it wider, you see. So this is the single crochet stitch. This is how to get a single crochet stitch. Okay, so guys, I'll leave you guys here. Do have a blessed day, do have a blessed week ahead. Love you all, but God loves you more. Bye.